There we go. Hello.
Feels okay.
Let me make sure that okay. We have microphones again. Good.
That's great.
I'm not getting any desktop audio though. Let's see what's happening here. No desktop audio. Come back. Desktop audio. Let's go with there. Nope, not there. That's odd. There. Nope, not there. Alright, well, there just won't be any desktop audio. You guys won't actually hear the sound stuff. Maybe you will, and I'm just not... It's just not showing, registering here.
I mean, that's sad, because nothing really beats the sounds of the original Diablo off of PS1.
Randomly in the background. Let's see. Desktop audio device. We'll go with that. And apply. Okay, there we go. Now there's desktop audio. I don't know why that changed. Apparently sometimes it just changes on us without us. Like, it didn't prompt me or anything. It didn't tell me. You know, it's like a bad significant other. It's not telling me things.
Significant other.
But here we are. Although you guys can't see it because there's no indication, we are on normal. And we're going to go through some quests because we didn't do any of the quests on purpose last time.
There were quests?
Yeah, there's quests.
Nope. I refuse to acknowledge that there's quests. Hey, ring.
That needs to be identified.
I got 3 resurrects, man. You'll always be back. That's fine. That's great. I completely... Quests?
Quest, yeah. So the first quest is after Dave gets that's not terrible, I guess, but...
Alright, we got mana and hit points. I like the mana thing because that's my life. It's like double the life.
And I believe
71 life.
And I believe the other one is... Yeah.
Hit points and resist magic. No, screw it. Unless you want this ring, it's going.
Nope.
Alright.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Wow, what a cheap piece of jewelry. Fuck.
Only 500 gold.
Hey, that's the cheapest I think I've seen, because I don't think we've found any rings that were, like, bad. We just find armor and weapons that are terrible.
Only in the early levels, though. So we're going to go talk to this guy.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. Bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Are there bonuses for such things?
Yeah, you actually get experience for quests. Oh. So, the first one is the Butcher. Although I think it's like chronologically the first one, but not the first one you always come across.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this, because, let me see, definitely, overkill, definitely, fireball, and where's the other one? I'm drawing a blank, boom, 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 there it is.
Holy bolt.
Fireball.
Holy bolt.
Holy bolting.
I see you killing things in the dungeon. Yeah, I don't know. We really just need to find a way down here to level 2.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's in this room. That's my big opinion here.
Oh, there was a blue item somewhere.
Yeah, blue club. I'm not sure I want it.
Let's see now.
I guess it's not in this room.
And so another thing, or I guess first things first. I guess not everybody's a huge fan of Riot Games and League of Legends, but they had something very interesting happen to them this week. They had a walkout.
I read about that. Okay, I didn't read about it. I just saw, an
article. Yeah. And they had a walkout staged on Tuesday because of sexist behavior in the office.
Oh.
They claimed that Riot's old school way of doing things. They had designers from various other teams head up their development. So it makes sense that they would have an old school way of doing things. Bypassed women and minorities for promotions, even if they were the most qualified. Sorry.
It's okay. Hardly left it then.
In response of years of this happening, they decided that they were going to walk out for just a couple hours on a Tuesday. Just a show of, I don't know, just a show of force, you know. We stand with the fact that the right people should be promoted. And they did. And Riot said afterwards that they fully encouraged their employees to do so and to stand united and to voice their opinions. And if that's what they feel needs to be done, then that's what they should do. Of course, they didn't say they were going to change their policy on promotion.
Yeah.
But, you know, afterwards in a different article, not in the original article that I did post it on Facebook, and that's probably where Dave saw it.
No, I actually, it was when you open like the browser on my phone where it's like Google and it's like, hey, these are stories you might be interested in because of your browsing history, and we keep track of things. And I'm like, oh, Riot Games. I don't know if I played any games that are made by Riot, but the name rings a bell, and that's why. I just brought it up. That's my connection. You, essentially, are my connection to Riot Games.
And essentially afterwards, after the walkout happened, the management at Riot came out and said that they would be making changes to their tiered policy and how people get promoted based on people who are being hired in now, not based on the people who work there. So if you're under a current contract, sorry, no luck. But the next people who have a contract will be offered a different tier.
Okay.
But hey, you know, I guess you take what you can get.
Yeah, I mean, I have this luxury. It doesn't seem like it, but I have this luxury of like, you know, I don't really, growing up, I'm not susceptible to rampant sexism, and so that's neat for me and not for a lot of people. And then ethnically, a lot of the nefarious things that happens is just, you know, because I happen to not be of a different background. Yeah, sure. No one sees me in that way. You can't judge me in that way because, you know, previous prejudices. But like, you know, it's.
Well, you know, you're a redhead, so they know that you're white.
Well, the redhead part's probably the only thing that like makes me like different or stand out in a looks type of way. Because in high school we're surrounded by Dutch people, and then there's me in there, and they're like, now I've learned in my adult life, where I guess people just kind of come around and be like, when they're kids, they're like, wow, that's gross, you have red hair. But then when you get older, be like, wow, you're unique. I actually think we could do stuff physically if you want. I'm like, okay, cool. So you like redheads? I just didn't know it until now. Where is that? Is it up here?
It has to be over here. Like, I'm assuming we have to go the other way. We have to explore this.
It was in this room the whole time. Right over here. This is
There it is.
My God.
EGOTS.
I have a video game thing I want to bitch about.
Okay.
It was one of those things where I came across where like years and years and years of doing something and time that I put into something, and I'm like, this whole time it was a lie. And it felt terrible.
Were you trying to get to Perfect Agent?
No. Perfect Dark is a flawless game.
Okay.
I love Perfect Dark. I have no complaints about that game. But you got anything more on your subject?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
That was
Just the news.
yeah, just news.
Now where would I put this?
So yeah, go ahead.
We go down one level and I start missing with my sword. It's so fragile, my situation in life.
I guess I probably could have identified those.
Yeah, I was completely unaware you had such a collection in there.
Yeah, me neither.
But we played a lot of the Tiger Woods golf games on the Wii.
Yeah.
Yes. I felt it would be fun for me to just kind of explore. I think it's Tiger Woods 10, I think. But yeah, I was just doing it on the Wii, and I was like, all right, this is fun. I remember this, and I made my character. I'm going through, you know, trying to get in the PGA, doing all that stuff. It's fun. Like, I remember ball spin, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
But so I go and I do it. But then, like, psychologically, I feel like I ran into a wall because it's like my swing was off. I was broken. I kept hooking and slicing things that I wasn't doing in my ascension to almost getting to the PGA. And I was like, oh God, this is frustrating. And I lost a couple tournaments, like, badly. And I wasn't necessarily behind on anything, but nice. I was like, well, what if I just turn down the difficulty and see what I'm doing wrong? See if I can right the ship here on my swing. So I did that. The difference in the difficulty change was me being +5 over 18 holes to me being -20 over 15 holes. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to play this out and see how high of a score I can get. I just wanted to see. So I did the first day. Instead of doing 4 days, I have 2-day tournaments because I don't want to spend too much time doing that. It's kind of like instead of having 15-minute quarters in the football game, you're just like, I'll do 7.
5, yeah.
So I did that, and I was so far ahead, like light years ahead of the competition. The closest to me was like probably -6. Oh, you'll make room. This is stuff I'll pick up. Why do I have that one? I'll take that one. What the ballsack? What is going on?
You picked up the wrong one.
Yeah, but
I cannot carry anymore.
am I not dropping it? Duh.
Shit.
I cannot.
Wait. Let me see if I can pick it up.
Now where would I put this?
Do I have? I don't know for many. Oh, it must be a 6th ladder.
But it's a buckler.
It's one hell of a buckler.
Oh, it's got a face. Okay. So anyway, I went through the whole thing, and I was murdering and slaughtering it, and I called it a night on it, and I'm like, you know what? All right. I feel as though I'm going to enjoy coming back to this game with the difficulty reset, and, you know, I'm going to feel good. My swing's going to be a little bit better. I'm going to have such a lead that I can actually feel like I'm not too pressured. I turn on the game, log into it, and then as I'm going to the first hole, it shows me the leaderboards. And so those people who are behind me are now -30. And I was like, hold on. You're telling me that they went 24 under to catch up to me, and their numbers lined up. So I'm just like, it was just like eagle after eagle, and I'm just like, the coding on this game this whole time has been a keep close mechanism. And I was like, I give up. I'm never playing this game again. It was devastating because I thought that there was like a level of just like, you get what you get. But it purposely keeps things close. And I was mad. I was like, the fuck? Oh.
It's funny. It has a hurry up. What do they call that? The hurry up mechanism.
And I know that conspiracy-wise, playing like NHL 13, oh my god, I'm in your way. Like NHL 13 and stuff, people are like, I think this game keeps it close because you play so much of a game, they sense patterns.
Right.
And so I was getting that, I understood, but I wasn't inclined to really believe it because you can hide it in a football or a hockey game enough.
Yeah, and there's still times in like, especially in the football game where we'd have it on a high difficulty and still blow out a team.
Yeah.
So like, some games would be closer than others, but some would just you'd blow them out. So you're like, all right, maybe that's just a fluke on my part. But if you're playing golf and all of a sudden 4 or 5 people hit like 9 hole-in-ones in a row, you're like, why weren't they doing that the entire time? All right, so here's the first quest. I should be able to take him by my own. Yep.
I mean, I was going to hit him with my sword.
Oh, he doesn't drop the cleaver.
don't think that's a thing. At least not in this difficulty. Maybe he does it in the hard.
He does. He does it in every difficulty.
Really? In this game?
Yep.
Mm.
So now that we did that... Oh, I forgot I had this. I should have used that right now. That's stupid. Because of the fact that I was going to go back to town. With that awkward-looking portal thing. So now we can go down. I can release all this stuff. Little guy, do you want up?
So like
Didn't even have to ask twice.
the rage I felt because this whole time the game was a lie.
Yeah.
It was a total lie. Because I actually there was several tournaments where I lost by just one hole. Where I was like, oh, and I actually had 2 tournaments where I went to a playoff and I lost. And so I felt I was on the cusp. And the very fact that I probably might have been doing better than I thought, but the game was just like, we can't let you have that. And oh man, because the numbers were unrealistic. They shouldn't have been that high from where they were. I was getting like a minimum birdie, but like an eagle every other hole, and with the difficulty turned down.
Well, of course.
That's how I got to where I was.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Man, no. 2 to strength. What's the downside?
Altered
Light
durability, light radius.
That's it. It has. Let's see.
It's 15 instead of 10 for durability.
Wow.
Armor class 10. I mean, unless it has a faster block rate, it's really not that good, though.
No, it's actually
okay.
probably one of the worst uniques we've found.
Wow, what can I do for you?
And the price shows it. That's a tragic thing there. I don't like that at all.
But now we did a quest, right?
Mhm.
So now we go over and talk to Pip.
What ails you, my friend? Cain is a true
Oh, nope,
friend.
it's not him. Who is it? Is it over here? Is it this person? Ogden?
Oh, there it is.
Your help, good master. Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albrecht, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him.
Oh, that's sad.
With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
Done.
I think we can do that.
Yeah. But there's another one there, too, and I don't know if it happens in multiplayer, then. Maybe it doesn't?
I feel like it could or should, because fundamentally this game is exactly the same with 2 people, yes?
Yeah, but I don't... Because there's another one for brackish water, but... that should be on level 2 as well. So we should explore level 2 and see if we can find the actual quest point. Wait. Yeah? Gollum.
Yeah, maybe that's all I need to cast. I don't really want to do anything. I can hit things with a sword. He'll show up eventually. He's just walking around.
I like how all the bad guys are this way and he walks the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the... there it is. Yeah, sure, we'll read a book. Another book.
You're so much better at Holy Bolt than I am as far as learn, like...
Yeah, but my damage isn't based on magic. Yours
Like I said,
is.
You deal less damage, but you've read about it way more than I have.
Yeah, I feel like if anybody's ever played Dragon Age Origins, like Dagna, the dwarf who wants to learn magic, but dwarves can't learn magic. She is the most learned person in the entire game about magic, but she cannot cast a single damn spell. I've read so many more books than you, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, over here's a good thing. There it is.
That's the way down, but we don't want to go down yet.
What are we looking for?
There should be an opening in a wall.
Wow, man. Deep dives. I was unaware of this. Although I vaguely remember it. I think now.
I just don't know if it happens on multiplayer. Where could it be?
Just never run out of arrows.
I know. Huh, maybe it doesn't happen in multiplayer. This is worth investigating.
Identify, resurrect.
All Diablo games contain either this quest or the Skeleton King quest. So this time we got the Skeleton King quest.
Okay. What is flash damage?
37 to 74, it looks like.
Like, does it just do that to everybody?
I guess so.
Yeah, I completely forgot that it did anything bad to people like that.
I didn't know it did any damage at all. I thought it was like telekinesis, where the damage it dealt was like 5.
Interesting. I mean, it's a hefty 30 mana there, but... Huh.
But it is straight magic damage, right?
As far as I can tell, yeah.
So that was the issue. Now we have to go down a level to take on King Lyric. King Lyrica. I think he like cures your mygoid pholitis or something. Right?
Yeah, that's something I got.
That's what Lyrica does.
Oh, that's a pretty tame...
I'm trying to figure out what Lyrica is.
There's a Y and a QU in it. I'm almost sure.
Yeah, because if you put fancy letters in it, it makes it more potent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you like the smell of his butt?
It's okay with it. It's bleached. So.
Look, a dog on stream.
I'm just kidding. I don't bleach my butthole.
Yeah, he only bleaches other people's butthole.
Yeah, I mean...
Everybody's got to make a living, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just, like, not. Nope, that was the wrong button. There we go.
Nice. We can kill... Well, I say we could go down. It's my instinct right now. We need to establish that I'm not trying to run away from quests. I just legitimately just, you know... Oh, it's going to be one of those ones.
He must be around here somewhere, though.
I have no time for gangs. Yeah. Leave me alone.
Just swing your sword.
It's not as easy. Ah. He's got to be close, because it's like he's around the big mob.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where at around the big mob, though.
He'll come out of it. He's fast. He'll let you know. He'll be like, "Blah, blah, blah," and he's got his sword out.
I think he usually has a small thing of dialogue too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, "A vengeance" or something. See, you're swinging fine.
Took 2 hits to kill that guy. That's underperforming.
It takes as many for you as it does for me. See? And who knows how long it takes me to kill you. Where the heck is he?
Like Indiana Jones. Just like, you just pull out your gun. this sword fight, I'm not interested in any of this.
You use swords when you have a pistol.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite impressed with the fact that it only takes him one shot. Like, from the hip.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Okay, let's go back to there.
And we've gone through a bunch of big mobs, and he's not been a part of these.
I know, but at least there's experience involved.
I mean, little bits. I don't think there's a lot.
There he is.
You got him. You got this. See?
Yep, struck a book. A few other.
Oh, well, I don't want that.
Heal Other is the best spell in the game.
Why?
Why is it the best spell in the game?
Yes.
It's the only one that... No, what happens? It has a funky way of leveling. It never uses more mana, but does like way more healing. It's like the best scaling spell in the game.
Okay.
Or maybe it's that it drops in mana and does more healing. I don't remember which one. Alright, so
I cannot cast that here.
we did that.
The curse of our king is past, but I fear that it was only part of a greater evil that worked.
Just give us it in
However,
bits, guy.
we may yet be saved from the darkness that consumes our land, for your victory is a good omen. May light guide you on your way, good master.
Good master.
I appreciate your words.
Yeah. Words are words. So let's see, where would the next one? Is that from you?
Oh,
Nope. Let's talk to him.
hello,
Nope.
my friend.
I don't think I have anything either.
Hello, my
Nope.
friend.
I do have... Oh, I must not have enough room for more gold. Oh, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I just happen to be exactly at 25k even.
Nice.
Maybe it's Pip has something to say? Nope. How about let's go talk to what's her face over
We
there.
haven't checked for books. Not that that's what we're trying to do.
No, we're just gaining money and doing quests.
I cannot cast that here.
I sense a soul.
Nope, only gossip. Well, let's see if we have anything to buy. Firewall and telekinesis.
My firewalls does a healthy amount of damage. It's a useful spell, Loba.
I have enough gold to buy these two, so
So we don't need telekinesis, but you can buy it if you want. It's probably not expensive.
yeah, it only costs a couple thousand. I mean,
Inferno. It's a spell I'll never use. When you have something like Flame Wave, why would you even bother with Inferno?
telekinesis, firewall. Let's see. So if I go to my full spell book now, lightning. That's a pretty good gap. Heal Other, 27 magic mana, but it doesn't say how much it does for healing. Firewall, that does a healthy amount for one level.
Yeah?
Telekinesis, no damage. I thought it dealt a small amount of damage.
This kind of pushes people
Yeah.
from a distance.
How much is my holy bolt? Holy bolt. I see you shooting things undead.
38.
38's not bad. Actually, that's more than my bow.